everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be going on an adventure to Broome. This holiday was filled with fun and adventure, so sit back and let's see what me and my family got up to. Last year, we went on a holiday to Monkey Mia. Broome is even further north of Monkey Mia, so we flew there instead of driving. Bye-bye, Perth. Broome, here we come. Wow, look at this stunning view. Broome only has 2 seasons, dry and wet. It will be wet season when we're up here.
2 hours later.
Oh, I can see Broome there in the distance. Did you know that in the late 1800s, Broome was famous for its pearls? The flight wasn't too long. It took over 2 hours. We have arrived. Yay! We stayed at a beautiful and relaxing resort. Look at this huge baobab tree. Baobab trees look like they've been planted upside down. Their branches look like roots sticking up into the air. Their swollen trunks can store thousands of liters of water, which helps them survive during the dry season. This was probably my favorite part of the resort. Time to jump in.
Alright, go.
The pool is so warm and relaxing. Time for a jumping competition. Since the storm started coming in, we headed back to our unit for some dinner and rest, since we were tired from our trip. I can't wait for tomorrow, as we have something very exciting planned.
Tomorrow.
Dinosaur Beach! Who needs Jurassic Park when you have Jurassic Beach right here in Broome? Yep, actual dinosaurs used to roam this coastline over 130 million years ago. Step carefully, you're walking where ancient creatures once roamed. There are tracks from at least 9 different types of dinosaurs. Unfortunately, the footprints are hidden most of the time under the ocean. They're only exposed during very low tides. We didn't manage to find many footprints, but we managed to see this little guy though. Hey buddy! Time to refresh after being out under the hot sun. Our next stop is the Malcolm Douglas Crocodile Park. Malcolm Douglas was a professional crocodile hunter in the 1960s, and one day he changed from hunting to preserving these ancient reptiles. He established this park in 1983, and it wasn't just created to be a tourist attraction. He wanted this to be a sanctuary for crocodiles that were captured in the wild after threatening humans. Look at these big skulls and sharp teeth. They also sell some crocodile leather. That's crocodile skin right there. My dad wanted to buy one, but my mom didn't think it was a good idea. The park offers daily feeding tours at 3 in the afternoon, but since we arrived a bit early, we decided to have a bit of a wander around. Look at these two crocs fighting. Knock it off, you two! How do you tell a crocodile from an alligator? Easy. If you're in Broome, it's definitely a croc. And it's already sizing you up for lunch. Until the rain started pouring. So we ran back inside just in time for our guided tour and interesting croc facts.
Easy actually. There's two ways you can hurt them. One is by dropping them on the floor. We don't want anybody to drop any baby crocodiles on the floor, okay? The other way you can hurt them, believe it or not, because you might be stronger than you think, is by squeezing them with their body here, yes? So, we always hold with two hands, one hand under the body like that, not grabbing him, yeah? When you grab him, is in his tail. So there's one hand under his body, always open, the other one is always around his tail. So if he tries to wriggle to get out of your hand, because he's a living thing, just grab that tail and don't let go. Yeah? He can't hurt you, you can hurt him, yeah? You look evil. Just do that. Right, I've got another one, and then I've got a couple more coming.
Hello. Do you want to be my friend? Give me a kissy kissy.
No. No. It feels weird and bumpy. Yeah.
Spinning up the touch here. You want to hold it? Put your hands out front. He's beautiful. Isn't he beautiful? Look at his face.
Crocodile's just terrifying.
Got a little bit of sticky tape on his mouth so he doesn't bite anyone.
Alright, let go.
Hi mate, how are you?
So she might be full of eggs if she hasn't already dropped them. Otherwise, the rest of them you can see who's nice and big are actually the males. These male saltwater crocodiles in here that are around 3.5 to 4 meters long. You wouldn't normally see them together like this in the wild, except for where there might be a particular type of feeding pattern, like a migratory species coming through their habitat, and so they've come together to have a big feast. All right, so saltwater crocodiles are the largest living reptiles in the world. Sorry, mate. Largest living reptiles in the world. They will continue to keep growing throughout their whole lifetime. The largest saltwater crocodile ever recorded in captivity was just under 6.2 meters long. There's no catching it here. Just under. The one that was holding the record up until about a month ago was Cassius. And Cassius lives in a place called Green Island. Cassius is just under 5.5 meters long. But he's not alive anymore today, and so today they're actually trying to determine who the new big saltwater crocodile is in captivity today. Alright, so there is a crocodile, his name starts with K, and he lives in the Billabong Sanctuary, which is also in Queensland. I've forgotten the name, but anyways, he's apparently currently holding the record, but there are other challenges out there. We've run out of meat in this enclosure. Anytime we run out of meat, we'll move on, otherwise it's just me yammering. Eh? Let's go and see our American alligators down this track to the left. These guys are less aggressive, a little bit more docile, a little bit more friendlier, not just towards each other, but also towards people, kind of. So, less aggressive as a species compared to the saltwater crocodiles. These ones are also smaller compared to the saltwater crocodiles as well. American alligators will only really grow up to around 4.5 meters long. So around 4.5 meters long. The females though will only grow up to around 2.5 meters long. I need a photo, but I don't have my camera. Look at that. And so because they move nice and high off the ground, maybe stronger legs or lighter body or a combination of both, basically they've evolved differently. But because they move in that way, they're actually able to run faster than saltwater crocodiles, which is up to 17 kilometers an hour. Saltwater crocodiles apparently really only run up to about 14 kilometers an hour. Come on. Come on. Come on. And so if he's got a hold of something, he's not worried. He's not worried about being hurt back, yeah? And once he's got a hold of something, it's not going anywhere unless he wants it to, unless he lets it go, yeah? And so that's why it's not a good idea to let a crocodile get a hold of you, yeah? Because if he thinks that he can't kill you, or he hasn't killed you yet, he will use those teeth and their body weight, all those little legs, to try and get you into the water. There's a female in here. There you go. Inside that nest will be at least 60 eggs. 60 eggs that have to sit in a particular position. You can't roll them, you can't tilt them, you can't squash them, you're not allowed to let them get overheated as well. Someone asked me earlier, how do we take a bully or remove a crocodile out of an enclosure like this? There's a few different tactics. First of all, you have to get the crocodile familiar with the trap, otherwise he won't go inside the trap at all. So you put the trap in here, where you want to trap it, and then hopefully the one that you want to catch is hungry enough to go inside the trap, yeah? So that was the theory, that was the plan, that's what we did. But then we caught the wrong crocodile. We caught Broome, who was also a bully, but it wasn't the target of the crocodile, yeah? That crocodile in that pond there is actually the one we wanted. Because he's over there minding his own business now and everyone stays away from him because of it, we just leave him alone now.
The Malcolm Douglas Crocodile Park is probably my favourite part of our Broome holiday. I definitely recommend to visit the park if you travel to the beautiful and tropical Broome.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Pool time again. I made some friends while up there, and I hope to see them again one day. And some more. My second favourite place in Broome was Cable Beach. The beach is 22 kilometres long and it is one of the world's top rated beaches. There are also camel rides available on Cable Beach. The camels use our dromedaries. You can tell because they only have one hump. Visitors can also choose from sunrise and sunset rides.
Is that your record?
Yeah. Out of all of the places I've been on a family holiday, I think Broome has to be one of my favourite locations. Look at this stunning sunset. Nature is truly wonderful. I'll miss this place and the friends I made. Don't forget to give this video a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss out on more fun videos. Goodbye friends, see you in the next one.